Hello everyone and welcome back to the Random Venom. I'm your host, RavenWood, and over here, hold on, what's it? Get over here. And here's the Indomi-Nick Rex.
I'm your co-host.
And for today's episode, welcome back to, not on the shelf. Yes, I was planning on to do a Megatron to finish off the year, but welcome to RavenWood's rally, where we rally up Yugi-oh cards from the boxes. And for today's episode, Dominic,
I got something for this episode.
Yes.
Usually he's the one with the card boxes.
I'll just open them.
Yeah. But today we're gonna try some a bit different, and you'll see what it is in a minute. But I had to reach deep into the back rooms.
I also have to reach over here and just right the frame.
Well, sorry. Am I in frame? Hello? Hello? Yes? Hello? Hello? Am I in the shot?
Yes.
I'm in the shot. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
So I had to reach deep into the back rooms for this.
I also reached deep into the back rooms for this.
It took me a while because I had to slay a bunch of monsters and run past a lot of things built like dumbasses.
I will give you a hint. He did not pass go and collect 200, but he did pass go and collect this.
Yeah, I found a Saga of Blue Eyes White Dragon structure deck. You can see Blue Eyes White Dragon and Azure Eyes Silver
favorite deck in the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. If you watch our gaming bits,
we sometimes do Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
We'll return to that soon, but like right now we're just kind of doing this at the moment.
We're trying something new. And speaking of something new, we are going to unbox this on camera, but not in the usual setting. So if you notice, RavenWood brought over one of these.
Another one of these.
Yeah.
Another
one of these.
Yeah,
we did.
The Albaz strike. Albaz strike. Another one, dude.
Yeah.
What one?
If you did watch our earlier video on the channel, we did open Albaz strike.
Now let me tell you. You told me the lore. You told them the lore about this. Let me tell you the lore about this. No, see, Albaz was.
All I did was reach into the back room.
Well, let me explain the lore. Albaz was lonely, so I went to the far lands of Target, and there was a lot of people there. And so what I had to do is navigate through the maze of people that were just sluggish and fat and ugly, and they're all just in the crowd and just.
There are people from Target who are going to be watching this, and they're going to point at you in disgust.
And they're all like ugly monsters blocking me. They're all like, "No, you cannot have the another structure deck of Albaz strike."
Okay. I'm going to push him off frame for a minute. I'm just going to.
Let me help you. I'm in a rocking chair. Anyways, so
you're off camera. You're off camera. You don't get to speak. All right. So the real backstory behind this was he found it at a Target. He's one of those dumb, ugly, fat.
I'm not fat.
He's one of those monsters he was talking about. Shout out to the people at Target. You guys are actually.
No, awesome. I'm not talking about the employees. No, the employees. They were the guide. They were like, "Here's a treasure map. We'll help you on your journey, and we'll help you defeat the Elden Ring boss." Okay, the employees were nice. They were all the.
Well, now that we've cleared that.
I'm talking about like.
He got this at Target. I reached into the back rooms and put my life on the line to find this
at Target.
I didn't find this at Target.
And Target was just as dangerous as whatever the back rooms are.
All right, fine. I actually found this at Barnes & Noble. Sue me.
The Barnes & Noble's the back rooms.
You pretty much half the back rooms you go in the Barnes & Nobles. Anyways. So we're going to do something a little bit different. We're actually going to take these into a new setting, which you'll see here in a minute. We're going to open these up, check out the cards for a little bit, and then you're going to see us try out an actual card duel with these boxes.
Already?
Unlike with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, we're going to try an actual card duel with these. This is something that we've never done before, so we have no idea what we're doing.
Not gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous. If this video does well, leave a like to let us know you want to see more of this on the channel. If this video does well, tell us stick to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Do only gaming, man.
We don't mean earlier a second ago I said but we do not mean like our 55 somewhat subscribers to like ding. No, we're talking about anybody who watches this will have to not only potentially like the video, but probably and hopefully even subscribe to find more. Also, and
put a comment down in the
comments down below is something that we absolutely need more than a like button and more than a subscription.
Because comments actually let us know what you want to see from us on the channel.
Like the other YouTube
Unless you're one of those toxic people that just put down the comment, we don't want to see anything more from you people. Shut up.
No. We even want that. We want the toxic people as well. I want comments. I like a comment.
We do not encourage toxic.
We don't.
But we prefer actual comments. But if you're a toxic person and you feel like leaving your comment, I guess bring it on. We're ready for you.
But anyways, the point I'm getting at is that I want to I like to read your comments. I don't want it to be our YouTube channel to be a ghost town.
But we're getting sentimental for
I know.
So we're gonna take these and we're gonna change background settings real quick, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Yes. Bye-bye. For now.
Pass turn.
Hello everyone, we're at the pool table. It needs to be cleaned at the moment, but it's nice and clean as it can be. But here, just to let you have a nice refresher, what this deck is the Albaz Strike. Here's the Albaz placemat. And so here's the cards I had in the previous video.
Branded Fusion. It's obviously one of the most broken cards in all the TCG, and it's one of the most annoying cards to deal with in online Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. For those of you who know what I'm talking about in Master Duel, and you've come across people who played this particular card in decks, you know what I mean. It's also annoying to come against Kaiju cards like Raiden the Multi-Dimensional Kaiju, because what this card does, and other Kaiju cards like the Lightning Strike Kaiju, is you can take cards like this and tribute summon cards on your opponent's side of the field, and it's just annoying. And then you have cards like Keeper of the Dragon Shrine, which can search out your fusion cards like Branded Fusion or Fusion Substitute or even Polymerization. Basically, with cards like Albaz Strike, the name of the game is Fusion. And using cards like Summoner Monk can get your cards out faster. You're obviously going to want to use cards like Fallen of Albaz to, when you normal summon them, you can actually use it. And its special ability allows it to fusion this card and another card on your opponent's side of the field to get out others of your fusion cards. And there are many different other cards here that can definitely help to play for Fallen of Albaz.
Here's another placemat.
Really good.
Or it's the same placemat And so what I'll be doing in this episode, while he'll be getting ready the blue eyes, is I will be opening this other pack, and I'll put this card and these cards up.
These are token cards, so we're gonna put the tokens off to the side in case we summon tokens. For the time being, we don't need the tokens, so we're gonna set them off to the side.
Well, I'm just gonna put them in a nice
organized pile.
On a nice pile.
Called by the Grave is good support for when your opponent activates, effects in the graveyard. What you can do is you can use Called by the Grave from your hand or from anywhere on the field, really, in your spell and trap zone, and you can negate graveyard effects.
Here's some more tokens.
And against Blue Eyes White Dragon, it's really good for shutting down cards like the White Stone of Legends, Ancient, and other effects that Blue Eyes White Dragon would have in the graveyard. But again, the same could be said for other cards like Fallen of Albaz. Called by the Grave is good for shutting down graveyard effects. Summoner Monk is also really good in deck structures like this, because what this does is if you tribute a spell card, Summoner Monk allows you to summon one of your level 4 monsters like Fallen of Albaz, so you could potentially use Summoner Monk, bring out any level 4 monster, and this is particularly good with support like Red Eyes, Darkness, Metal Dragon, and Chaos Dragon Levineer, because you can use Red Eyes, Darkness Dragon to get out your level 8 or 7 dragon monsters, and if you have enough support in the graveyard, Chaos Dragon Levineer can basically banish your light or your dark monsters and summon itself specially from the hand, and it does special effects depending on the number of light or dark monsters. I'm only going off of what I know from Master Duel. I am by no means an expert on this, but if you like Master Duel and you grew up on Yu-Gi-Oh and you love this card game, feel free to comment in the section below, the comment section. Let us know what we're doing wrong. This is our first time trying something like this. We're just feeling the flow,
I accidentally cut my finger.
It's going to be a long day.
But anyways,
we've already suffered the first paper cut casualty.
But for this deck, we've got Albion the Brandon.
Really good for getting out your other fusion cards like Mirror Jade Dragon.
Splendid the Iron Dash Dragon.
Good for when you're running Fallen of Albaz and Spriggans.
Brigand the Glory Dragon. Titan Clad the Ash Dragon. Wakening of the Dragon. I'm gonna get tired of saying dragon. Dimensional Barrier. There can only be one.
Dragon Ball Z.
Warning Point. Back to the point.
That's back to the front.
Oh, back to the front. I misread it. My bad. Necrofusion. Judgment of the Branded. Screams of the Branded. Dark Ruler of No More.
It's a Dark Ruler No More.
Oh, Dark Ruler of No More. Oh, my bad.
There is no of.
Yes, he is of No More. Okay.
Dark Ruler No More. There's no of in the text.
I'm going to pretend
Learn to read.
that you're wrong. Pot of Extravagance. Gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at this card and tell me if there's an of in that front. Do you see an OF anywhere?
Clearly it's right there.
It's literally Dark Ruler No More. There is no of No More.
Anyways.
Gold Sarcophagus.
Gold Sarcophagus.
No, you're going to be seeing a player not read its cards because he's going to have no idea what to do. So you're not going to see Gold Sarcophagus do anything. That's
Fusion Substitute Teacher. Fusion Recycling.
There's no teacher in the text.
Fusion Recycling Plant. Fusion Gate. Brandon Bond, Brandon in white, Brandon in black. Brandon Lost, Omni Dragon, Brotar.
That's Brutar.
Brotar.
You win this one.
Effect Valier? Valier, thank you.
Valor.
Yeah, I said thank you. Ghost, Ogre, and Snow Rabbit.
That's really good for negating effects, kind of like the Ash Blossom series. People who play Yu-Gi-Oh more than us. I barely play Yu-Gi-Oh enough as it is compared to like hardcore fans. Hardcore fans will probably tell you that Ash Blossom is annoying enough to deal with because it just shuts down combos. This Ghost, Ogre, and Snow Rabbit comes from the exact same, it comes from among hand traps like Ash Blossom, along with other cards that fit the hand trap series.
Summoner Monk.
It's just good at shutting down everything.
Keeper of the Dragon Magic. Starliege. Help me out on this one.
All right.
Seifert.
Well, first off, Keeper of Dragon Magic is good for getting out your fusion cards.
Black
this
Dragon.
Is Starliege Seifert. Yes, Starliege.
Black Dragon Collapse Serpent.
Collapse Serpent.
White Dragon Wyverbuster. Artifact Scythe.
No, that's actually good for shutting down your opponent's
Raid Shadow Legends. Raiden the Multi-Dimensional Kaiju. Chaos Dragon Levenier.
I've already explained how those cards work, so I'm not going to repeat myself.
Thunder King the Lightning Strike Kaiju. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Hey, I love. In Master Duel, I really like using Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon.
He just loves Red Eyes.
Well, I like Red Eyes.
He's Joey Wheeler.
I love Red Eyes, but I like this card in particular.
It's a good way to combo your Red Eyes.
Dogmatia Fluoridus Denied. What? I can't.
Dogmatica
Fluoridus. Okay, it's French. I'll be on the Shrouded Dragon.
Cameraman, you're gonna need to lend him your glasses. This man can't read.
Fallen of Albaz. Brandon Richard. Oh, it's a shiny. Brandon Retribution.
Oh gosh.
Brandon Sword. Oh, this is also shiny.
Very nice. It's also a trap card.
It's also a trap card. Brandon Fusion. Hey, don't we already have another Brandon Fusion?
Yes, but it's in the first pile.
Well, this one's shiny.
I have no idea why you feel the need to show this all off again.
Because sometimes I know some of these cards are different. Was this Lubian, the Searing Dragon, and it's the shiny one, like the one. And see, not all of them are shiny, just in the previous deck. Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon.
Very nice.
And the Golden Sword Soul. And Springin's Kit. Sorry. This is not shiny. But this one is shiny. The Tri-Brigade Mirror Courier. Now while I clean this cards up, Nicholas will Indomi-Nick will
Dominic. Not that hard.
He will open up the Blue Eyes
Saga Blue Eyes White Dragon structure deck.
Even though I wanted to.
No, you had to open up and waste all our time with Fallen of Albaz.
No, it's not a waste of
time. But for the sake of things, I brought along a Melody of Awakening Dragon because he has more cards than I do. So this is my one. This is the one and only excuse and technically Melody of Awakening Dragon goes with Blue Eyes anyways. So
open the package.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm just gonna open one of these And we'll see you all afterwards when we're ready to start the duel. So, yeah, you come over here, and I'll show you.
Mine's kind of a recap.
His was more of a recap. I'm the real star of the show. No, not really.
This is called RavenWood's Yugi-oh rallies.
Well, I'm taking over the rally. This is now my rally. You're just a faker.
This is to show off the cards, not really the big deal.
Maybe. Like I said, this is our first time trying out an actual
art on this one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Just to show that again, here's the art I was talking about. It's a nice monster.
Just about. Right, let's put that box. I probably tore that up beyond recognition. Fans are going to be mad at me already. Alright.
Let's don't forget to show off the board. Oh, this is more decorative, slightly probably. Yeah, this is more decorative than the one I have over here.
Well, I mean, yours pops out more.
Well, the thing is, no, see, this has the written cards. Mine does not. Yeah. And I think that...
Mine has a field zone.
Yeah.
Blue eyes, azure eyes, Metreon Synthos. For those of you who get what I mean. Teen Titans Go. You can already see Blue Eyes White Dragon in shiny text. So,
well, he's trying to get that. I'll also open this as well.
No, you won't.
Why not?
Put it down.
It took me a while and a paper cut to open that.
Yes, but unlike you, I am cautious. I say as I get a paper cut. Ah! Voila.
Oh.
See what I tell you. True graduation duel. Unfortunately, that duel was never shown over here in the U.S. Jaden versus Yugi.
Let me see.
Take a look. And just like I said, Yugi-oh Master Duel. People who want to check out the online game on TTG. Alright. Now let's take a look at what we got. So, obviously we've got Blue Eyes White Dragon. Kaiba's favorite card in all of Yugi-oh Master Duel. We've got the Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. Really good for cameraman, stop. You're moving the camera away from the cards. Alright, so Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. Really good for cycling your dragons. Level 8 from out of the graveyard. Maiden with Eyes of Blue. It's really good for when your opponent targets this card. You can negate the targeting, or not necessarily, but when this card is targeted, you can bring out the Blue Eyes White Dragon from anywhere, your hand, or from in your deck. Dragon Shrine is really good support. You just throw a card into the graveyard and throw another card. If you throw a normal dragon away, it's good for cycling out cards and milling the deck. So yeah, Dragon Shrine. Rabid Dragon, have no idea how it's one of those normal support dragons. Alexandrite Dragon. Luster Dragon. These are like your normal dragon cards that you want to get out on the field as normal beat sticks for punching your opponent in the face. They're also good as tributes for when you want to bring out your Blue Eyes White Dragon once it hits your field. Flamevale Guard. Pretty good tuner effect. for when you want to synchro summon your Azure Eyes. Let's see, we have Dark Storm Dragon. Now, most of these, I have no idea how they work, so we're going to figure them out as we go along. Mirage Dragon, Divine Dragon Apocalypse, White Stone of Legend, really good for getting out your Blue Eyes White Dragon. Kaiba Boy, Herald of Creation, Kaiser Seahorse, Honesty, it's very good to be honest. Shining Angel, you got your Light Monsters here, Shining Angel. These are really good for milling out the deck to get Honesty, and Honesty in your hand can power up your Blue Eyes even more. Burst Stream of Destruction. Now what that does is it skips your battle phase, but it blows up your opponent's entire field, so long as you have a Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field. Stamping Destruction. So if you have any dragon type monster on the field, Stamping Destruction will punch one of the spell or trap cards away. A Wingbeat of Giant Dragon. Have no idea what this does, but I'll find out later. Trade-in is good for trading in, your level 8 monsters like Blue Eyes White Dragon just to get into the graveyard. Yeah, so you can draw 2 cards.
Nice card.
Cards of Consonance. This is good for when you want to discard a tuner to draw 2 more cards, activate your tuner's effect, bring out Blue Eyes White Dragon. White Elephant's Gift. You basically send 1 non-effect monster to the graveyard and you draw 2 cards. So these cards are really good for milling out the deck to bring out more of your cards. 1 for 1, you basically trade 1 card you control and bring out another. Monster Reborn is good for bringing back a Blue Eyes White Dragon or any other dragon you have. If they get destroyed by your opponent, you can just bring it back from the graveyard, so long as it isn't banished. Of course, I also have here the Melody of Awakening Dragon. Basically, I just discard 1 and draw 2. Like I said, really good for milling out the deck. Let's see, we have Dragonic Tactics. I'm going to move it over here so that my camera person can actually see the cards because they're struggling to actually film this. Let me just adjust this. There we go. We're good. Alright, Soul Exchange. Now this is really good for countering cards like Fallen of Albaz.
And it's really good for Freaky Friday.
Yeah. Soul Exchange. I hate you. Soul Exchange is really good for if you want to tribute one of your own monsters, you contribute your opponent's monster instead in order to bring out another card you control.
So, for example, if I have a summoning monk,
I can use Soul Exchange to tribute it for something like Darkstorm Dragon. Enemy Controller is good for when I want to steal one of his cards for a turn. Unfortunately, during the end phase, the card goes right back in his hand. If I don't want to control his monster, he has something that could potentially destroy one of my cards. I can just discard a card and flip his card from attack mode to defense mode. I saved myself 1 turn.
Although technically, Summoning Monk cannot be
Fiendish
attributed.
Chain is good for, stalling. Kunai with Chain, also another good stall card, although this is mostly good with decks like Joey Wheeler. For those of you who actually watched the anime, you can associate this card with Joey Wheeler and his deck with the red eyes. Damage Condenser is good for if you take damage. This allows you to draw out a card equivalent to the damage you took. Call of the Haunted. This is also good for getting out cards from the graveyard if you lost any. compulsory evacuation device. If your opponent activates cards like Raigeki or Mirror Force or anything like that, or tries activating a monster's effect like Beson de Fleur or Fallen of Albaz, you can activate this and like target Blue Eyes White Dragon or any other monster on the field that you have at the time and pull them from the monster zone back into your hand, save them. Or if you have nothing on the field, this is a good card for bouncing their monsters back to their hand. You save yourself some damage. Let's see, we also have Champion's Vigilance. I have no idea what that does. I reckon I'll find out later.
It clearly says if you control a level 7 monster
Right,
or
or
higher
Storm
normal
Winds.
monster, when a monster should be summoned or a spell card is activated, negate the summon or activation. If you do, destroy that card.
Thank you, Raven. Alright, Kaiser Glider. Really good for summoning. Heretic Dragon of Tifnit. Another dragon monster comes on. More spells. Silver's Cry. Another good card for pulling your dragons out of a bind and out of the graveyard.
Yeah, especially out of the graveyard.
Yeah. Swords of Revealing Light. This is a good stall tactic. You basically delay your opponent for 3 turns. They can't attack you for 3 turns, but you can attack them.
Only if this card is banished can this card be removed
Or destroyed.
destroyed.
And then Castle of Dragon Souls. I've seen this card used in Dragon Maid decks, but I unfortunately have no idea of what it really does. So I guess we'll figure some of this out as we go along.
I'm just opening it for you.
So I'm going to go ahead and open this other box. We'll get all this set up, and we'll get right back to you guys here in a minute. Pass turn. Alright, so I think we've gone over how this works, and hopefully we do this right, but if we do it wrong, let us know in the comments below. We're down to learn how this works, because this is our first time trying something like this, so we're probably going to mess some things up before we finally get it right. But we have everything set up, we're ready to start, and yeah, with that said, let's officially begin this duel, RavenWood. Alright, so who wants to go first? Shall we sell this with rock, paper, scissors? Because I don't have a coin or a dice, so we're going to sell this like men.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Paper covers rock.
I'll get you first.
I'll go first. Alright, so we already have our cards ready.
Alright.
Alright, I think I've got some things. Okay, so standby main phase 1. I will activate the spell card known as Trade-In. What this does is it allows me to send a level 8 dragon type monster. I discard 1 level 8 monster and draw 2 cards. So I'm going to send this to the graveyard, Dark Boneyard. And now I get to draw 2 cards. Alright, let's see. Many doors, said boy. Okay, so with that being said, I am now going to summon Alexandrite Dragon to the field.
Alright.
Oh, Trade-In is discarded because I've already used it. I will then activate the spell card known as White Elephant's Gift. What that does is I can target 1 normal summoned card I control, discard it, and draw 2 cards. So I'm just pot of greeting right now. I'm just getting all the draws. No, dos. Okay, not bad. I am going to set 1 card face down. And with that, I'll pass my turn, because I've already done my normal summon, so I can't summon any more monsters this turn.
Alright, I'll
Back to you.
put down 1 card. Well, let me make sure that that's the right card. Yeah, I'm going to put down 1 card.
Sure.
And then put down 2 other cards face down.
Sure.
And let's see here. And I'll, oh, do I have to draw?
You can if you want to.
Oh yeah, I'll draw. 1 second.
Wait, did you already draw at the start of the turn?
No, I did not.
Alright, well then yeah, you draw. But for future reference, you should put the draw at the beginning of the turn.
It caught me off guard because I was still reading all these cards, and so.
No, that's fine.
Okay, and I'll pass your turn. I'll pass my turn onto you.
Alright. Then I will draw for turn. You're done. You're done, kid. You're done. Alright. So first I'm going to normal summon Kaiba Man to the field. Do you have a response for the summoning of Kaiba Man?
Yes. Warning point. When a monster or monsters is summoned this turn, that face-up monster, in this case face-up, cannot attack and its effects are negated. Also cannot be used as material for fusion, synchro, XYZ, or link summoning.
So you've prevented me from using my special ability this turn. Also, I cannot attack. That's fine. Let me see, do I have a response?
Well, you can't attack or fusion summon or do any of its things.
For this turn.
For this turn. But the next turn, yes.
Alright. Then for that, I guess I will pass turn.
Alright.
Wait. Before I pass turn. And main phase 2, I will set another card face down. Now I declare end phase and pass turn to you.
I will draw a card while I'm reading this 1 card.
Sure.
Okay. I am trying to read these cards and
Sure. Yeah.
let's see.
This dude's going to Athens Tech and he still can't read.
Stop. I can read better.
I'm kidding. I throw shade at Raven, but we got
I
nothing
can
but mad
read
love for
much
each other.
better. I can read much better when.
I'm joshing you,
Wait,
bro.
I know.
Joshing you.
Don't say joshing again.
Fine. I'm
Oh, okay.
making fun of you.
Okay. I will pass my turn.
We'll pass your turn.
Yes.
All right. I draw for turn. Wait. All right. Main phase 1. I'm going to set a card. And then I'm going to activate Kaiba Man's
No,
effect.
you will not. I will send this card to the graveyard.
Effect Veiler!
Yes. During your opponent's main phase, and this is your main phase, quick effect. You can send this card from my hand to the graveyard. Then target one effect monster. Is this an effect monster?
Yes.
Yes, it is. I can read. See, that your opponent controls. Negate the effects of that face-up monster your opponent controls until the end of their turn.
Well, that's fine. I am going to tribute my Kaiba man, Kaiba boy.
That's okay. Oh,
I'm
I'll
going
also
to
put this
tribute
card
it
into the graveyard. I almost forgot to do that.
for Kaiser Glider.
Let me read these cards.
This card cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster that has the same attack as Kaiser Glider.
This.
When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, I'm allowed to target one monster on the field and return it to your hand. So, Kaiser Glider is on the field. But wait, there's more. I activate the trap card known as Call of the Haunted, and I get to search through my graveyard for a monster that was sent there. Let me check real quick, make sure I understand the terms right. Targeting one monster to go special summon it. Yep. Alright, so I will summon my Dark Storm Dragon. I'll put it in the same column that Call the Haunted is in attack mode. Alright, that is, put those. Alright.
Is this a light monster?
It
is light. Okay, it took me.
Yeah, that's a light monster. Alright, let me see. Alright, so I am going to activate Darkstorm Dragon's effect. I am going to discard my Call of the Haunted, which will discard my Darkstorm Dragon. But because I discarded Darkstorm Dragon, its ability kicks in and destroys all spell and trap cards on the field.
Ooh. I had Waking the Dragon, and I also had Judgment of the Branded.
Well, I had Soul Exchange and Trade-In, so I didn't have anything good. Well, Trade-In might have been useful, but oh well. Anyways, I will move into battle phase.
Oh no.
I will punch you for 2,400. Do you have a response for this?
No, I do not. Okay. So how much life points do I have left? We need a piece of paper or something. Maybe in a future video we'll have a better way of determining life points.
Determining our life points, definitely.
But this is kind of sort of a first turn doing it in card mode. Yeah. In actual card mode versus a video game. So, this is also technically a practice.
It is a practice thing, yeah.
So, yeah, this is...
So, let me see. You were at 8,000. I punched you for 2,400. So, I'd say about, let's see, 8,000. Remove the 2,000. That's 6,000. But add the 400. I'd say you're at 5,600.
Oh, then I need to think fast.
Your game.
Okay. I need to do something about this.
You do.
Alright, whose turn is it? My turn?
Oh, yeah. I will move to end phase. Your move.
Alright. I will put that one face down, but I will special summon.
Special summon or normal summon?
It's special summon. It's not a normal summon. I'll special summon Black Dragon Collapsible by banishing my light monster.
Alright.
And so now, that's from my graveyard.
Okay.
I can only do that once per turn And if this card is sent to the field to the graveyard, I can add 1 white Dragon Wyvern Buster to my deck or into my hand. But I do not want to do that.
It's still weaker than my Kaiser Glider.
How much attack? Okay.
2,400.
I will keep
1,800.
and I'll pass my turn.
We'll pass your turn.
Yes.
Alright, I will draw for turn.
It's not exactly.
I am going main phase. I am going to set a card.
It's not exactly a smart move per se, but it's a safe move, and it's honestly with the cards that I currently have, it's the only move I can do at the moment. So technically, that's
sounds like bad deck construction, if you ask me. I am going to normal summon Maiden with Eyes of Blue. And you know what that does. Basically, if you target this card with any spell, trap, or monster effect, just target it in general, Maiden with Eyes of Blue, I can negate the battle phase and summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from my hand or deck to the field that turn. I will move to battle. Do you have a response?
No, I do not.
Alright, Kaiser Glider, destroy his black dragon collapse serpent.
Unfortunately, I cannot set this card because it says I cannot set it at all. So he's now destroyed.
Alright, so 24, let's see, 24 to 18. It's 56. Let's see.
I'll give you a hint, I'm still alive. You have to figure out this math. If you're attacking me, you have to figure out the math.
I'm having to figure out some math. Let me see.
It's subtraction of this, and then whatever's from that and that.
No, I got it.
To my life points.
No, that's what I'm trying to figure out here. Let's see.
Do you want me to pull out a calculator? I will.
No, I got it. I've already figured out most of it. Most of it, for the most part, dude. All right, pull out the calculator, damn it.
Gosh,
I can't read. Hard to do.
I can't read and you can't math. So,
I can math. It just we'd be here forever.
Okay, so how much life points do I currently have?
You have 5,600.
Hold that thought. How much did my monster have?
It had 1,800.
How much did your monster attack point have?
2,400.
24
minus
100 minus 1,800 equals 600. And then what was the?
You had literally 5,600, so that means you're down to 5,000 life points.
That's all you needed to do.
All right, move to main phase 2. I'm going. Actually, no, I am not. I am going to pass turn.
Oh, okay. I will draw a card. Thankfully, he's the only one that's attacking me, so I only have to keep track of my life points. Or technically, he has to keep track of my life points. But
I'm the one doing all the math.
Let me
perfect.
Oh, let me read my new card here.
I mean, technically you should have the better deck, and yet you're losing to a Blue Eyes deck. What's happening over there, Raven?
I'm trying to read. That's all. Give me a second.
You're gonna make a move there.
Shush. I'm trying to read. I can't concentrate if you speak. No offense.
All right. We're gonna have some moments of silence.
All right, no, hold on.
Video.
I'm almost at the last sentence. It's a paragraph. Let me.
Okay. I'm just making.
I'll let you know when I'm done.
All right.
Okay. I'll set this card face down as a spell card.
Well, now I know it's a spell card.
Oh, magic card, spell card. It's not.
Don't show me your
I'm not
hand.
showing you my hand at all. Go, pass turn.
Turn.
Do you want to destroy any of my...
Draw for turn. Wee.
I'll get out the calculator.
No. I'm going to activate the spell card Swords of Revealing Light, which means you will not be able to attack me for 3 turns.
That's fair. I have nothing to attack you with.
And then I am going to normal summon
Let me go read this.
my Shining Angel. Basically, what Shining Angel does is, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, I can special summon 1 light monster with 1500 or less attack from my deck. Basically, it's good for milling out my light monster from the deck.
Okay.
So first, I'm going to attack with Shining Angel for 1400. So 5,000 minus
I know,
1400.
I know. That's 3,600.
Alright. And then Kaiser Glider will attack for 2,400.
That's 1,200.
Alright. Do any of your back row do anything to protect you?
No, and I've heard this like twice and 3 times.
You can't activate any of those during the battle phase?
No, you have there's
Alright.
like this would. I'll give you a hint. This will require if you destroy my spell cards or whatever or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, no and no.
Alright then, I am going to pass turn.
I'll draw a card and I have at least something. Yay!
You finally have something.
But I will have to read it first, real quick.
He finally has something and he still has to read what it does.
Alright, I will put my card face down.
Face down, you
And
said.
summon, yeah, I could summon this monster.
Alright,
And end my turn.
right. I will draw for turn. I played the spell card known as Stamping Destruction. Basically, what happens is, if I control a dragon-type monster, I can target one of your spells or traps and destroy it and inflict 500 points of damage to your life points directly. I'm going to target this card and destroy it.
Okay, but while you target it and destroy it, is sent to my graveyard, correct?
Yes.
Well, during your opponent's turn, if this card is sent in the spell trap zone and is destroyed and sent to my graveyard, special summon it.
Artifact side.
Yes. Hold on, let me finish reading it. Special summon it. If this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, your opponent cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn.
Alright, so I can't special summon. Well, fortunately, I wasn't looking to special summon from my extra deck.
Its attack is 22,000.
I'm looking to attack from. I'm looking to summon from my hand. So, stand by main phase 1. I am going to tribute my Shining Angel and my Kaiser Glider from my Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Okay.
Do you have a response for this?
I do not. Hold on,
Alright.
let me see this. Okay, no. I did
Right.
not. I mean, this could have, but that would have been beforehand. But
Alright.
I also had to call it at the beginning though. So
My Blue Eyes White Dragon will attack your artifact scythe and inflict 800 points of damage to you.
oh
Your
no!
artifact-
So you can math that.
Your artifact siphon destroyed.
And I am all dead.
You're
The
dead?
duel, yeah, that's
it? At the end of the duel?
yes, you won.
Blue Eyes White Dragon is victorious!
I had leftover cards that needed special summoning.
Oh my.
And I had this
You
monster.
could have special summoned Chaos Dragon Lebanon.
Was it ready?
You just needed a light and a dark monster in the graveyard.
Wasn't ready.
And this you could have summoned directly from the hand.
No, wasn't ready. It wasn't ready. And this is just
Alright,
exists.
all I had in my hand was a white stun. I had an egg.
Oh, and this was that. I could have done that at the beginning of your turn, but I have forgotten its existence. So, oh well.
Well, we'll take that dub. Blue Eyes White Dragon is superior to Fallen of Albaz.
And that ends this episode.
That ends this episode of
just because I say it ends the video
Random
doesn't mean that
Yugi-oh.
the camera person had to press the camera button.
Stop,
What I'm trying to say.
Stop yelling at our camera person. Stop yelling at our person.
What I wanted to say that ends the video. Leave a like if you like this video.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and let us know how you feel about us making these certain types of videos in the future. If you want to see more like this in the future and you want to give us some professional tips and guidance on how we can actually play this game going on from here, feel free to go down the comment section and tell us what decks you would like to see us play.
Or try to play. I've read the cards and it's
Blue Eyes White Dragon is victorious. Here's a little victory shot for all of you classic Kaiba fans at home. And I got the victory for all of you. That I told y'all I'd win, and I did. So
comment down below. Ring the bell for notification. Subscribe.
You want to make sure you don't miss a single beat here on the Random Fandoms. So make sure you hit that bell so you'll get all our notifications. You won't miss anything. And with that, I guess for now,
Bye-bye.
Hold on. Before you say goodbye, be sure to check up on our past videos. Or if you want, you can just, browse through your YouTube section and wait until you hear in your notifications for another video from me or RavenWood here. Until next time, we'll tip our hats to you.
Bye-bye.
Now we say goodbye.